Good morning, and welcome to the Fab Show. Fab stands for Freaking Amazing Business Live, and guess what it also stands for? It also stands for Faith in Business, all right? So we here every Monday through Friday right after the Ash Cash Show, so welcome in. What's up, our Cloak Minds? Trying to get my tripod right. What's up, T-Sweet? What's up, Laquita? Be Quick Money Biz Tips, what's good? What's up, Vinny 3D Apparel? I'm trying this little filter. I don't know if I'm digging it, but I'm gonna leave it on there. I'm gonna stick beside him. I'm gonna stick beside the filter today. All right. We just gonna rock with it. Okay. I don't know if y'all remember this hook, but it says, I got what you want. I got what you need. Why do I have it up there? Because we're focusing on our customers. Focusing on our customers' needs and desires today. That's what we're talking about today. All right. What's up, Crazy About Cakes? Good morning. I'm gonna go ahead and share this out with a few people. I'm gonna ask you to do the same, and I'll probably ask you to do it again. Those who come in early, you already know. You already know I'm gonna ask you to do it again, but I'm gonna ask you to do it now too. Wow. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and share this out with a few people right quick, and then I'm going to text some people to let them know that we in this thing today. You heard me? All right, sent that out. What's up, Joyce? Good morning. Good morning, LO. Good morning, Jarvis. What's up, Panther Inc? Panther Inc graphics in the building. All right, let me do this real quick. Share it out with 5 people. Say done when you're done. Appreciate that, Panther Inc. Appreciate your V. What's up, Jakia? Good morning. All right, I'm just gonna send this to everybody. We live on IG. Cool. Sent. All right, I'm trying something extremely different today. What's going on, Linda CEO? What's up, Soulfully Moving? What's going on? Good morning, Wicked Paradise Candles. Good morning. All right, so welcome to the Fab Show. Got to give it up to God. Always got to start off with that to express my love, adoration, and all that good stuff, and just give it to Him. Without God, none of this is possible. Okay, so we start our day off with gratitude. We start our day off declaring the goodness of Him and presenting our day to God. You give your day to God. You pray about what you want, pray about what you need, pray about where you're going, and let Him give you the plans. All right. If you give God your plans, He will establish them. He will make your path clear. He will give you clear direction. All right. So make sure you're getting understanding from God. All right. Get understanding from God. And that's what I'm gonna focus on this morning too, because we actually doing something a little different. We're doing something a little different, but I'm gonna get into it in a second. Go ahead and rep your city. We jumping right into the content today. After this, good morning. It's Alo. Good morning. Go ahead and rep your city, and then we're gonna get started in the content. Focus on your customers though. Where y'all from? 205 in the building. Every breath we have is a gift. Got to take advantage. Let me see something real quick. Remember this though. You a living magnet. What's up, Butterfly Thoughts? Texas in the building. Birmingham in the building. Baton Rouge, the H-Town in the building. God and intentional decisions, you succeed. There's so much to achieve. Birmingham in the building. Work in, roll up your sleeves. Whether it's business or family, you gotta lead. It's time to be up. Be freaking amazing. Brooklyn, VA. Be freaking amazing. Recognize your greatness and embrace it. If you want your shot, you have to take it. ATL in the building. Louisiana, the H-Town in the building. First full day as a full-time CEO. Congratulations, King Pop. The grind starts now. All right. Look, if you want your shot, you have to take it. Be freaking amazing in every single thing that you do. King Pop, the grind starts now, bro. All the stuff before today, that was the pre-grind. All right. The grind, now you in the grind. All right, now you in the grind. That girl knows her name brings joy. Panther Inc. Hey, my dimples. I see you. I'm reading comments. Panther Inc. do got them dimples. What's up, Square Biz? What's up? Stress Less, Live Better. All right, so I'm trying a couple things today. Trying some new stuff. I don't know if this is gonna stick on the Facebook and YouTube side, but I'm trying it. So I'm going back to the StreamYard days. So instead of like pushing start on Facebook and pushing start on YouTube and all that good stuff, I'm just gonna use StreamYard because my bro using it. All right, that's what Ash used, and now it's A-Lo. It's A-Lo to step her game up, and she's streaming on StreamYard. So I say let me go back to the tool. Let me see what's up with it. But I don't know. We might stay with it. We might not. I don't know. We're gonna see. We gonna see if we're gonna stay with it. I don't love this filter, but I'm rocking with it. I'm gonna stick beside it today. All right, because we just gonna flow with it. We flowing with that thing. So we're in August. August will be your best month yet. I hope that you guys have been gotten off to a great start. All right, a really good kickoff of the month. I want you to continue to move forward. Continue to use your momentum. Continue to use your creativity. God is giving you ideas. God is giving you thoughts. God is giving you patterns. God is giving you structure. He's giving you what to do. Now you got to do what you got to do with it. All right, you already know what you need to do. Most of y'all know what you need to do. You just need to activate it. All right. So the things that you know is already working, continue to activate those things. Some of you, it might be a new way of marketing. Some of you, it might be a new program. I just created a program the other day that I'm rolling out, but it's something I've been thinking about doing for a very long time. But what happened was I was listening to the people that was in my DMs telling me, can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? Can you help me with this? And can you help me with that? And so because I was listening, what's up, Swan Styles? Because I was listening, I said, you know what? They asking me for help. I'm the solution. They're asking me for help. Let me be concerned about their needs. Let me be concerned about their desires. Let me be concerned about them and focus on what they want. So I created something specifically for them. All right. So you're gonna notice a slight shift. And when I say slight, it's gonna be slight because I'm still me. All right. I'm still gonna be me. But going forward, and it won't be every day, but I'm starting something. Okay. So some days you're gonna get it. Some days you're gonna get it like this. So I'm going to be uncovering and unpacking principles from this book right here. I don't know if you can see it. All right. Instagram, if y'all can see it. YouTube, Facebook, if y'all can see it. It's called Business Secrets from the Bible. I'm going to be uncovering and unpacking the principles and showing you how to apply them to their business. Okay. I'm doing this for a couple of reasons. The first reason is this. Most of what you need is in your mindset. It's in the way you move. It's in the way you act. It's in the way you think. It's in your mind. Most of what you need, 80% of business success is going to come from your mentality. You can get all the skills you want. It's not going to matter unless you activate it. Activation happens from your mindset. Activation happens from understanding and having a correct thought pattern, having and establishing the right habits. Okay, so the first principle, or should I say the first secret, because it's business secrets from the Bible. The first secret is this: it's long, it's a long secret, all right, and it's a lot of words. Let me back up a little bit and give you the premise. Let me give you the premise. Is premise the right word? Let me give you the overview of how this thing works. It's not like a Bible scripture. Romans 3:12 says this, and therefore it means this. That's not how this is. This is more so looking at the patterns, the way of living, the way that people live their life in the Bible. Okay, the way that they function in business, the way that they function in abundance, the way that they function with their finances, the way that they served each other, and there are different secrets of the way that they did things that apply to business today. All right, and y'all heard Jay-Z talk about it. He talked about it a little bit. All right, he talked about it a little bit on this album, on the 444 album. He talked about it a little bit when he was talking about the Jews. Okay, when he was talking about Jewish people owning everything, Jewish people being rich. All right, so he really tapped into business secrets from the Bible, because the Jewish people live this way. They understand how to build commerce. They understand how to build business. They understand how serving each other helps each other to grow. All right, and so don't think I'm gonna give you a scripture and be like, all right, Genesis 3rd chapter 46th verse, it says this and this is the principle. Nah, it's more so like how God, matter of fact, it was in Genesis, but it's more so like how he blessed the 12 tribes, and like Moses blessed the 12 tribes, and Jacob blessed the 12 tribes, and he sent them to do different things. He sent one tribe to go be over the ports. So like this tribe is now handling the ships and managing the ships and making sure everything that comes into the sea, or managing everything, all the fish and all that stuff. He sent another tribe to go out and manage the farm. He sent another tribe to go out and be the army. He sent another tribe to go out and do these things, all right, and gather the best foods. So now you're seeing the establishing of corporations, of businesses, of specific niches, all right. And the way that they establish, like the way businesses run right now, is because of how things were set up in the Bible. So even a lot of the things I'm gonna teach you are going to be basic, but it's the thought processes, the mindset behind it that's going to help you exceed. There's a couple of principles from here that I've gotten that have taken my business to the next level for real. One of them is this, and it's not the one I'm gonna talk about today, but one of them is that earnings and profits is God's way of rewarding us for serving his people. So once I got that, it really got into me. And so now I understand that I'm not chasing money. Money gonna come to me. All I got to do is serve his people. Now, what does that look like? It looks different. How I serve might be different than how you serve. But once you understand these principles, your mind is going to open up, your mind is going to expand, and you're going to begin to do the things that's going to help you get these digital dollars. All right. And now the marketing becomes easy. When I teach you to slide in the DMs, you're no longer going to be afraid, because now you know you have an obligation to serve the people. And this is the way you get the word out. Am I making sense? All right. I hope I'm making sense. Okay. So the name of the book is Business Secrets from the Bible. And it is, the author is a guy named Rabbi Daniel Lapin. Okay. This is Spiritual Success Strategies for Financial Abundance. If you want to have financial abundance, I would advise you strongly, highly recommend. Now, we're not really having a reading club. I'm just unpacking the principles. If you want to read it, though, go get it and read it. I'm just going to be unpacking the principles, and then I'm going to apply it to marketing, apply it to your website, apply it to how you treat your customers, apply it to how you develop your products and your services. We're just kind of using it as a guide to continue to do what we do with the Fab Show to help you build a freaking amazing business. But it's double entendre, faith and business. It go together. Pastor Rowe was teaching about prophecy yesterday. All right, he was teaching about prophecy yesterday, and he said there were three things. There were three things that you needed to do. The first thing you need to do is you need to seek God. All right, you need, before you prophesy, is what he was talking about. You need to seek God and listen. So basically, you pray. Okay, and then the second thing you need to do is you need to study. You need to get knowledge. You need to learn, but then you also need to have understanding. All right. And then the third thing was you have to actually activate it. You have to apply it. You have to put it to work. When I listened to that, I heard it on the spiritual side. And then I just I exchanged the word prophecy for business. And it was the same thing. Pray about your business. All right. Seek God about your business. What do you want for my business? And then get the knowledge on the information that he gives you. He's going to tell you, I want you to do this. Ramaya, I want you to create a program. He didn't even give me the name of it yet, but I want you to create a web designer mentorship program to help web designers bring their business to create a six-figure business. Okay, now I see what you want me to do, God. Now I got the what I'm doing. Now my next thing is, now I have to go study and get knowledge about what do I need to make this program come together. I got to think about, what did I do? How did I get here? What did I read? What did I study? What were the things that I went through? And so now I'm studying, I'm getting knowledge, I'm getting understanding. Now I put this thing together. Now it's put together. Now I got to activate and apply it. Okay. So just like that happened on a Sunday, it's the same stuff. Like faith and business go together. Faith and business go together like red beans and rice. All right. It go together. You feel me? All right. So the first principle is this. It's a long principle. I'm gonna break it down. Activate and apply. I'm gonna break it down. You don't have to type it because it's a lot of words. All right. And remember, this is a Jewish rabbi that wrote this. So his words are very, very specific. They use the English language differently than we use it. They're more specific in their words and their tones. So I'm going to have to break some of these things down for you. But it's this one. God wants each of us to be obsessively preoccupied with the needs and desires of his other children. I'm going to say that a couple times. All right. I'm going to say that a couple times. God wants each of us, that's me, that's you. All right. That's Black Economics Expo. That's 7M Production, Paris and Paisley Boutique, King Pop, It's A-Lo, Swan Styles, Panther Inc. All of us. He wants each of us to be obsessively preoccupied with the needs and desires of his other children. You his children, I'm his children, but he got other children other than you. A lot of times we get preoccupied with our needs. We get preoccupied with our desires, that we forget about the needs of others. All right. So let me help you with this, because I know some of you are saying, God want me to be obsessive. Obsessive is a bad thing. We look at it that way. We look at an obsession. It's normally used in a negative connotation, but the word is neither negative nor positive. It's just about what are you obsessive about? If I'm obsessive about the things of God, is that a bad thing? If I'm obsessive about serving my customers, is that a bad thing? If I'm obsessive about taking care of my family, loving my wife, is that a bad thing? I think not. If I'm obsessive about growing the kingdom of God, is that a bad thing? No. It's when we obsess about the wrong things is when the word becomes negative. So the word obsessive is not a negative word. We just don't use it right. We just use it when we talk about the wrong stuff. He got an obsession. Something wrong with him. He obsessive with drinking. He obsessive with drugs. We don't say obsessive with money making. Would that be a bad thing? I don't think so. So an obsession is just excessive thought or action. Excessive thoughts or action. So when I tell you to take massive action, I'm telling you to be obsessed with the action that you are taking. Okay? So if I change that and I said he wants us to be massively preoccupied, then you'll be like, oh, that makes sense, Ramaya. All right, but I'm gonna use the word that they're using. I'm gonna use obsessive. It means you're constantly thinking about the needs and desires of his other children. I'm going to substitute that word for customers so that you can understand it a little better. Be obsessively preoccupied with the needs and desires of your customers, which are God's children. Your customers just so happen to be God's children. All right. So remember that when you're serving them, that you serving a king's kid. Okay. You serving kings and you serving royalty when you serve your customers. Preoccupied also can be taken negatively. All right, he preoccupied. That means distracted, means busy, means, something else is going on. But if I'm preoccupied, a lot of times when my kids come in here, if my kids came in here right now and said, Dad, I'm hungry, or they said, Dad, I need something, they probably gonna say I'm hungry. If they came in here right now, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna say I'm hungry. All right, that's just what they say. Dad, I'm hungry. Dad, can we go to the store? Dad, can we do this? Dad, can I get this? Dad, whatever. If they walked in that door right now, guess what? To them, I'm preoccupied. I'm already occupied. I'm doing something else. All right. Is this a negative thing? No, it's not. But as it relates to where they are, I'm already preoccupied. So to be preoccupied means that you're already doing something, or it can mean that you're doing something even before it's time to do it. What does that mean, Ramaya? If I'm obsessively preoccupied with the needs and desires of my customers before they come to me, which means I was studying this stuff last night to bring to you today. I was preoccupied with your needs to help you to build your business. That's how God wants us to think about our customers. What do they need? That was a situation last week. There was a situation last week where I'm on Ash's team. I take care of some of his social media stuff. I take care of his websites. All right. So there was a situation where he launched a program, and I didn't necessarily know he was launching the program that day, but that's neither here nor there. I don't have to know what he's launching, but like he sets up a lot of his own web domains and stuff like that. I just kind of come in and manage some of the stuff. I build some of the websites, all that good stuff. Anyway, he launched a program. All right. It was like a 30-day book intensive, right? And he dropped the link on live. We're on Instagram Live. He dropped the link and he said, go to mybookin30days.com. I think that's what it was. Let me check, because just in case y'all go to it. I think it was mybookin30days.com. Yep. It was mybookin30days.com. I went to it. I went to mybookin30days.com because while he's doing it, I'm just checking it, check out the sales page, see how it look, all that good stuff. Make sure it's loading, whatever. One way to lose a customer, send them to a slow website. So, I'm like, let me make sure ain't no customers gonna get lost. It doesn't pull up. It pulls up a blank page. And so I went to www.mybookin30days.com and it pulls up. So it was working with the www, but it was not working without the www. So without announcement, without saying anything, nobody has to know. Now you're gonna know because I'm using it as an example. But prior to this, nobody would have ever known this. I went into the hosting account and I added an A record that will point mybookin30days.com to the website, so that the next time somebody typed it in without www, it will work. Guess what? Nobody came into the chat and said it don't work. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? It was as if it never was not working. Why is that? Because I was preoccupied, obsessively preoccupied with the needs and desires of my customer before they even knew they had a need, to the point to where they didn't even realize they had a need. It was taken care of. That's preoccupied. Now, if he would have said, Ramaya, can you fix that for me? Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but now I'm behind. I'm behind the game. I want you to have your thought process in front of the game. I want you to focus on your customers' needs and desires. How you gonna do that? How you gonna focus on your customers' needs and desires? We're gonna kind of talk about that this week, all right? But there is one thing that you really, really got to do. You got to ask, what do my customers want? What do they need? What do they desire? You have to ask those questions. How do you ask those questions? Ask them in the chat. Ask them on your social media. Ask them with your posts. Have conversations with people. Find out what they want. Find out what they need. And sometimes you don't ask. Sometimes they're just going to slide into your DMs and they're just going to tell you things. They're going to start saying, I saw your interview with Sam Cart, and I want to know if you can help me build my web design agency. I kid you not, 5 people that I never knew before this weekend slid into my DMs with almost that exact same question. Why? Why did they have that question? Because they view me as a solution to somebody that can help them get to the level where they want to get. And because I listened to them, I created a program that did not exist before yesterday. This did not exist before yesterday. I created a program that now I'm going to mentor 10 web designers and teach them how to build a 6-figure business. A whole mentorship program. So if you're a web designer and you want to build a 6-figure business, jump in that thing. Jump in that thing. I'm a kind of unpack a couple of examples, and then we're gonna be gone. Like, I'm not gonna be super long today. But this is double-sided. So you gotta understand that this is double-sided. What do I mean by double-sided? All right. In order to be a good business owner, listen to me and hear me well. Listen to me and hear me well. In order to be a good business owner, you need to also allow others to be concerned about your needs and your desires, and allow other people to take care of you as well. So that means you also need to be willing to pay for goods and services from other people. Don't just be the one that people are always buying from you and you never buying from others. That's going to be an ouch moment for some of you. Some of you are big supporters. Some of you are big supporters, and whoop whoop for y'all. Some of y'all just want people to buy from you and you ain't buying from them. But let me tell you why that's a problem. Let me tell you why that's going to mess you up in the end. I'm going to tell you why that's going to mess you up in the end. If you out there trying to, I'm just going to use my services as an example, right? If you out there trying to build your own website, do your own logo, do all your own marketing, set up your own funnels, you know what I'm saying? Do your own ads. Like you out there doing all your own emails, you doing all this stuff on your own. Guess what? Guess what you don't have time to do? You're preoccupied. You are preoccupied with the needs and desires of yourself. And you're not preoccupied with the needs and desires of your customers. Therefore, the time that you're spending doing these things, and check this out, you're not a web designer, so you're not good at it. It's taking you a long time to get it. You on Google, you on YouTube, you're trying to find tutorials to figure this thing out. All right, it's taking you a long time, and it ain't even up to par. It's taking you a long time to do it, and it ain't up to par. The quality sucks. Let's just be real. I'm just using my own example. Like somebody else, you can insert your business type. All right. I'm just using my business type. Okay. But if you allow myself, my team to handle those things for you, yes, you're gonna pay. But while you're paying for this, your mind is freed up to take care of the needs of your customers. Prime example. Shauna says, I learned this lesson real quick. It really does take too long. That's tight, but it's right. Prime example. My website, my server, I got two servers. I got two servers. One of my servers got hit. All right. It got hit. I don't know if they found my IP address and they just attacked my server, but I was frustrated. And it's been going on since October. All right. So like it got hit. I thought I fixed it. 2 months later, they hit me. They struck again. You know what I'm saying? They had it's like a Trojan horse. They was hiding. And 2 months later, they popped their little ugly head out again. They struck again. So like websites are going down. Things are happening. And I'm still in the process, just being transparent. I'm still in the process of getting a lot of this stuff fixed and recovered. But what I finally decided to do, I decided to do this back in April, but I didn't do it. I decided, but I didn't do it. That's another word for y'all. You can decide to do something, but then you still got to do it. All right. So decision is like the first piece, but then you got to jump over and actually do that thing, right? So I decided to hire a server team to manage my server, to clean it, to get rid of the hack sites. And then as I was doing that and looking for people, I was like, okay, they're gonna charge me this. Let me just see if I can spend some time doing it myself. And I could. I did fix it myself. All right. But here's the problem. While I was fixing my server, guess what I wasn't taking care of? New customers. I wasn't going live as efficiently. All right. I had to, my mornings were gone. My mornings were spent on the phone with the hosting people. My mornings were, and then I was stressed out. I'm talking about headaches. I'm just like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened again. You know what I'm saying? And now I am occupied with the needs of my customers because I need to get my server back up so that these websites can come back up, right? So I am occupied with the needs of my customers, but if I want to be better occupied, if I want to be obsessively preoccupied with their needs, then I need to bring on an expert, which means I'm going to pay more money. I'm going to hire somebody to take their headache off of me. What's up, Cyrus? I'm hiring somebody to take their headache off of me. And this is exactly what they do. They're good at it. They're fast at it. They get the stuff clean. I get an email and say, this site has been clean. It is back up. And I click on it and I go to it and it is working perfectly. I'm actually looking at one right now and I can't wait. After this live, I'm going to call my customer and I'm going to say, your website has been recovered, backed up, secured, and we good to go. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't have to worry about it. I paid for it. And I didn't have to worry about it. Now my stress level went from here to it don't exist. My stress level went from here to it don't exist because I allowed others to be concerned about my needs and I paid others for products and services that I need. If we do it all ourselves, if we do everything ourselves, then we don't need nobody. We're not created to live life alone. We created to have community. We created to have relationships. We're created to have friends. We're created that's why cities with a lot of people in it thrive. That's why New York, all right? New York has the most Black businesses in the United States. Why? Because it has the most people. Cities with more people thrive. Why do you think Atlanta is thriving? Because it got peoples in them. Atlanta got peoples in them. Why do you think Houston is thriving? People. Why is Dallas thriving? People. Okay? Why is where I'm from, Walker, why is there why is it not thriving as much? People. Not enough people. But it's thriving more than it used to be because more people came. Okay? The more rural you get, the less activity, the less commerce. And that's not to talk about small cities because I come from one, but it's just the truth. It is just the truth. We were created to be in community. We were not created to be by ourselves. And we're talking about business secrets from the Bible. When people would get banished or people would get thrown away from community, that was the punishment. It wasn't that they didn't have access to what they needed. It was now you're away from the community. You're out by yourself. Good luck. Good riddance. You know what I'm saying? So we need people. We need people. Imagine a world where we did the following. And this is an extreme example. I'm just trying to think of this in everyday life. But imagine a world where you did the following. Every day you got to eat. Every day you driving. Every day you turning electricity on. You using your Wi-Fi. You living in a house. You wear clothes. All right. You watch TV. Just all the things you do on a daily basis. Imagine a world where you did the following. You growed your own food. All right. So you got some stuff in the backyard. You know, you growing all your fruits and vegetables, right? You raise your animals. Okay. So if you wanted breakfast, if you want eggs, you got to have a chicken that's laying the eggs and you going and you getting all the, you know what I'm saying? You raise your own animal. You sew your own clothes. You doing all this yourself. You sew your own clothes. You make your own shoes. Lord, I know your feet hurt. I know your feet hurt because you can't be good at making shoes and planting. And you got a garden. You tend to a garden and you make your own shoes. I know your feet hurt. You cut your own grass. You change the oil on your car. Bump all that. You had to build your own car. You built your own car. So that really means you don't have a car. You got a horse with a cart. All right. So you're not changing your own oil because you don't have a car. So I'm gonna keep going. You built your own house. I know rain is getting on your head. It's gonna rain on your head. You built your own house. That's where we're headed. Got to do for yourself and community. You built your own house. All right. Just think about what it takes to build a house. You had to cut the tree because you're doing it all yourself. You ain't got no Lowe's to go to. Thank Alo. I'm glad I was gonna say Home Depot, but I saw it's Alo. You don't have no Lowe's to go to get material. And even if you did, do you know how to use it? But you don't. So you gotta make your nails. You gotta make the nails. You gotta make the hammer. You gotta make all of the tools before you can even begin. Then you gotta go chop trees down for your wood. All right. What all go into a house? Plumbing, piping. Where you gonna get a toilet bowl from? You just gonna have a little seat. You're just gonna have a little seat. I'm going too deep, but you get it. You built your own house. You mount your own TV. Pest control, that's on you. You can't call Dugas. All right, that's on you. I'm up on them one day. We got to be related to Lowe's. You wash your own car if you got a car. All right. You power your own electricity. I know it's dark in your house because, sheesh, how you gonna get power? You pump your own water. You got your own well. Just imagine that life. That's not cool. You don't want to do that. What's better is you pick one that you're good at. Pick the one thing that you're good at. And so now you're creating businesses. Each one of those things is a job or a specialty, and it's also a business. So each one of these things, the people that grow foods, you got people that grow oranges, you got people that do apples, you got people that do watermelons, you got people that do pineapples, like you got all these different people, and now they bring each of their foods and fruits, and so they are like the wholesalers. All right, they're actually the manufacturers or the farmers. They bring their stuff to the stores, and the stores buy it from them, and the stores keep them so that we can come and patronize the stores. Or we could go, person to person, like at a what do you call them things? I don't even know what you call them things. They do them on Saturdays. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And you can just buy your fruit from each individual. Then you got the people that raise the animals. You got the people with the chickens. You got the people with the cows, all the different animals, and they do the same thing. You got people that make clothes. You got people that cut grass. Our grass guy came the other day and it looked good out there. You got people that do your cars. You got people that build houses, farmers markets. Appreciate that. You got pest control folks. You got car washes. You got people that come and detail your cars. You got electricity companies, Demco. Thank you. Entergy. Thank you. Whatever ones you got. We got Cox Communication, so we have Wi-Fi. Some of y'all got Comcast. All right, Verizon. We got Be Mounted to come mount your TVs because I don't want to put that thing on my wall myself. I'd rather pay for that stuff. I got Baton Rouge Water to give me water, and I got Ozarka for me to drink. All right, that's called business. Businesses do not exist if people do not support each other. Your business doesn't exist if you are not serving the needs of others. So be preoccupied, obsessively preoccupied with the needs of others. Doing it all by yourself will be foolish. It'll be foolish because it'll be hard. It's foolish because it's hard. But if you decide to do it together, all right, if you decide to do it together, it gives you the ability to create something that you are exclusive at, that you're good at. You can provide with more efficiency, more effectively, and now you can make more money with less effort because you specializing. So we're gonna jump into all of those things this week. We're gonna talk about how to find out or how to dig into the needs and desires of your customers. We're gonna find out how to be a specialist, how to make more money by specializing in one thing. This might sting. I say this all the time. This might sting. Listen, stop. I know multiple streams of income. They teach us that. I know. I get it. But this is how multiple streams of income works. You gotta actually build a stream first. You have to build a stream first. You have an income drip. That's not a stream. You got a drip of income. I sold a few t-shirts, and now I'm gonna do graphics. You made $100 off t-shirts, and now you make $300 off graphics. Who you gonna support with $500? That ain't even $5, that's $4. Who you gonna support? You dripping. Y'all got 5 businesses and they all dripping. None of them are giving you abundance. None of them are giving you abundance because you're not focused enough. Focus on one. What's the one? What's the one? What's up, witness? What's the one that you can get your stream? Create a stream. Stop looking at other people that got multiple businesses and say, I need multiple streams of income. You need one stream of income first. You need one stream of income first. And some of us don't even realize what streams of income are. You have different types of streams of income. You need one stream of income that's going to bring in money to fund other things. You can now fund investments. That ain't a job. You're investing. You can now fund real estate. That's not a job. That's real estate. You can now fund to hire and bring people onto your team so that you can serve more people and make more money doing this one thing versus thinking that you got to do 5 or 6 things. I got a pest control business. I wash cars on the weekend. I also do. I dabble a little bit into. I cut grass sometimes, and I build websites too. All right, I dabble. When you dabble, guess what your income gonna do? Dabble, little sprinkle, a couple dollars here, Big job, got a big job. If you can get a big job, won't you get that big job and then do another big job and then do another big job, and now that's your money maker. Leave that other stuff alone. I do not worry about, and it goes like this as well. This is why Jewish people, and the people that follow these principles, it's not just the Jews, it's other people that's doing them because I'm following it too. But this is why Jewish people are wealthy. Wealth is not just money too. Wealth is your lifestyle. This is why they are wealthy. You don't see them cutting their own yard. You don't see them doing maintenance on their cars. You don't see them outside pressure washing their house. You don't see them cleaning their own house. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see them doing the everyday, I don't even want to call it everyday tasks, but they are. But they focus on doing what they do, and they know that in order for us to create wealth in this entire community, I need to pay somebody to cut my yard so they can have their job. I need to pay somebody to mount my TV so they can have their job. I need to pay somebody to come do my pest control so they can have their job. I need to pay somebody to power my electricity so they can have their job. I need to pay somebody to come wash my car instead of me spending 2 hours outside washing the car so that they can have their job. I need to pay somebody for my food so that they can have their job. And now we're paying people so that they can have their job so that you can be free to focus on the needs of your people, your customers. It goes both ways. And it's a law of reciprocity. What you give flows back to you. You can't expect people to spend money with you if you are not spending money with others. You circulate. You can't expect people to invest into your business if you're not investing into your business. You know why I don't have a problem asking for $1,000 for a mentorship program that's going to help you get build a 100K business? Because I've done it many times over. I've invested 1,000 here, 2,000 here, 3,000 here, 5,000 here, 8,000 here, 15,000 here. I've invested. And so I'm not afraid to act it like it makes sense to me. It is not going to make sense to you. Your mind can't even fathom I'm asking people for money, but I don't pay for things. I don't invest in my business, but invest in yours. Invest in yours. You're gonna get the types of customers that you are. All right. I think I heard Ash say that. The type of customer that you are is the type of customer that you're gonna attract because you attract yourself. All right. So if you want to attract high quality customers, start being concerned about the needs and desires of people. And you're going to attract customers that are concerned about the needs and desires of people. You don't even know him, but I know you know he's so serious about it and doing it. Get comfortable with it if you're serious about growth. That's really all I got for y'all today. That's all I got for you. You're trying to do it all yourself. It's time to stop. It's time to stop trying to do it all yourself. These are the 2 messages today. Stop trying to do it all yourself and become obsessively preoccupied with the needs of your customers. Focus on your customers. What do they need? Those are the things you need to create. Those are the things you need to create. But Ramaya, I'm not really good at this. Go learn it. They keep asking me for this. I tell them I got this. They keep telling me they want burgers, but you know, I'm doing turkey burgers. I want to do turkey burgers. They don't want them turkey burgers. They want real beef burgers. Go get you some beef. Keep your restaurant open and serve the people what they want. That's a whack example, but I'm just saying. I hope you get what I'm saying. But I'm not good at this. This what I do. This what I do. What they telling you they want. All right, bet. You won't create it. Guess what? Guess who will create it? Neighbor next door will create it. You won't create it, but the neighbor next door will. And guess what the business is gonna flow to? To those who are preoccupied and focused on their customers. Get the customers what they want. Got to give the people what they want. Straight up. It's a principle. It's a principle. I ain't got nothing else for you today. I hope you got it. I hope you receive it. I hope you got it. I'm just not spell checking today. I see the feedback have been the class book, mentorship, content ideas, feed the people by listening. Facts. All right, y'all. Look, we still in this 5K and 30-day challenge. This is the last week to get in. So if you don't get in this week, it ain't gonna make sense for you to get into the challenge. If you wanna join the 5K and 30-day challenge, go ahead and shoot me a DM 5K. You just DM me 5K. I'll send you the information. If you're already a part of the School of Marketing, you're already in the challenge. All right, today is day 8. I might just say week 2, day 1, instead of trying to keep up with them days. But today is day 8. All right, and you're gonna get a recap of what we did last week, and then we're gonna be moving into the next week. All right, so this week we're gonna be focused on offer creation. We're gonna be focused on offer creation. Let me pull up my list. Bow. Day 8. All right, we're focused on offer creation, but specifically we're going to be focused on KPIs, which are the things that move the needle. What are the daily things that you do? Like one of my key performance indicators is how many appointments do I have scheduled a week. Like that determines how much new business I'll get. I'm going to teach you a simple funnel on tomorrow. You don't want to miss that. Tomorrow we have our weekly mastermind session. It's going to be a live training session. I'm going to teach you a simple funnel that I use to get about 60, 80 leads per week. All right, without using Facebook ads. If you want to throw ads in there, you'll multiply it. All right, we're going to talk about profit producing activities. I'm going to give you a traffic campaign. Okay, and then some other stuff. I'm gonna just leave it like that. So jump in the challenge, get into that thing. As always, you know, I ain't even tell y'all who I am. I'm Ramaya, your favorite web designer, your 6-figure business coach. I'm on a mission to help 100 entrepreneurs get to 6 figures. So if you want help doing that, jump inside the School of Marketing. If you are a web designer, shoot me a DM. I want to help you build a 6-figure web design business that's specific. All right. The School of Marketing is for anybody that's in entrepreneurship. The web design mentorship is you're a web designer, you've been building websites, you got a couple customers, you made a couple dollars, now you're ready to take this thing to the next level and really get serious about serving more people. I'm going to teach you how to do that. All right, I'm gonna teach you how to do that. I built a multi 6-figure business, about to be $1 million business, and a multi-million-dollar business in a couple years. I'm gonna teach you how I went there and how you can get there too. So jump in that thing, and y'all already know you need a website. Hit your boy up. I'm focused on Shopify design right now, but I'm also building brands too. So if you want to build your brand, hit me up. If you need your store built, hit me up. And that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. OMG, jump in while you can. Like health options for popcorn coming soon. That's what's up. I try to learn how to create and put it out there. Y'all got any questions for me before I roll out? Roll out. Bump, bump. What's up? What's up, Alo on the Facebook side? I see you. You had to come in and make sure see if the comments work. They work. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off this thing. Facebook, YouTube. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Be freaking amazing. Okay, in broadcast.